A couple of weeks ago, we started helmet therapy for my son's head, and I was going to document this journey and post about it once we were done. But then I posted it on my Instagram story, and guys, my DMs were flooded. The amount of messages and DMs that I got from parents about helmet therapy. I thought we'd do like a cute little sit down chit chat video, and I can like go through everything. Also, I feel like if I saw this video when we were starting out, it would have just made it a bit easier, because I was just, it was just a lot, guys. But let's just start from the start. When my son was around 3 months old, he started sleeping through the night. He doesn't sleep through the night anymore, but he did for a good 11, 12, 13 hours, guys. His stretches were long, and I was like, fantastic, this is absolutely marvelous. You can stay sleeping, because one thing about me, I'm not waking a sleeping kid. I'm not doing it. His favorite position to sleep in was on his back with his head up, and occasionally he'd tilt his head a little bit to the left, occasionally to the right, but majority of the time he was sleeping on his back looking up. Didn't think much of it until one morning I woke up and I was like, what's going on? What's going on with the back of your head, mate? Like, it was just flat, guys. When I say flat, I'm talking ironing board flat. And I remember me and my husband were like, ooh, it's a bit scary. So I was like, you know what, not to worry, he's got his 16-week checkup next week, so I'm gonna go speak to the doctor about it. Went to Dr. Dismissive, because that's what I'm gonna call her. She just annoyed me. She was like, she was holding him and she was like, looks fine to me, like, it's fine. And I was like, no, I really feel like he's got a flat head, like you can see like the shape of his head. And guys, she looked at me, she was like, are you a first-time mom? And I was like, no, actually, I'm not. She was, it's fine, parents always do this, he'll grow into it. So I got home and I told my husband, I was like, I really just don't think he's gonna grow into this. Like, there's nothing anyone can say that will make me think that miraculously he's gonna wake up one morning and he's gonna have a round curved head. There's just no way. So then I went and I started researching online, and I was going on all these forums and Facebook groups, and I quickly found Technology in Motion. We had to go private, guys, by the way, because the NHS don't actually fund helmet therapy, which is so annoying. They basically say, A, they think it's cosmetic. They're like, it's a cosmetic thing, so we're not gonna fund it. Secondly, the funding's like, it's quite expensive for a helmet. That I'm not 100% sure on, but I think it's one of the reasons why they don't do it, because I think the funding is insane, because every baby needs their own custom helmet. And the third thing is, and it says on the NHS website that they don't feel like there's enough research to say that it works, which I think is mind-boggling, because I've seen so many before and after pictures, guys. Even on the Technology in Motion website, you'll see thousands of families that have done helmet therapy, and it works. Like, you can literally see that it works. So I just think it's insane. We had to go private, found Technology in Motion, fantastic company. I looked and researched upon them. Everybody loves them, highly recommends them. Pulled up, booked a consultation, £45 for the consultation. That £45 gets taken off the treatment cost, which we're going to get into that in a bit, all right? We'll get into the payment in a bit. Went to the consultation. The orthotist was fantastic. It was the best appointment I've ever had. I've never left an appointment feeling so reassured in my life. It was a 2-hour appointment. I was asking 1,000 questions, because I just feel like you're messing with my baby's head. Like, I've got to know what you're doing. She was so thorough and so informative. I just left that appointment feeling, okay, this is definitely the right decision. Long story short, we ended up saying, okay, we're going to go ahead with the treatment, because she measured him, and there's basically this chart, and this chart shows obviously mild, moderate, and severe. So how long your baby wears the helmet for depends on the severity of their head. When she measured it, she basically marked here, and she showed us where Khalil's head was, and I was like, are you joking me? Pop it on. If you don't go